Hi everyone, this is Mr. Ege, and we're going to continue the Lamborghini Gallardo project today with the second video. And previously I demonstrated how to start this project. You were going to start opening the drawing file that I put up for you, and there are three-dimensional lines, maybe 18 or 22 lines at most. And I did not ask you to create it because I thought that it will be in the content of the more advanced drawing, advanced CAD field. So I generated those lines for you, but I want you to create the auto body of the Gallardo. The Gallardo is already created the several surfaces. Now I want to demonstrate how to turn on and turn off the layers. Layers are very important. We created those surfaces in the mesh. Mesh is just a surface without the thickness, and mesh cannot be 3D printed. So I want you to be able to 3D print your car, and for that we converted the mesh into a solid surface using thicken command, and that's what we did in the previous video. And also I demonstrated how to turn off the layers so that selecting the lines to create those surfaces wouldn't be a problem, because if the layers were not turned off, then the surfaces, the auto body, the surfaces that you created would be in the way of accessing those lines, picking those lines. So they are turned off. The current ribbon on the top, as you can see, indicate a two-dimensional ribbon. Okay, so we need to change the current user interface by moving our cursor to the lower right-hand corner. There's a workspace switching. Click on it. Okay, and select 3D modeling. Not 3D basic, but 3D modeling. You could choose 3D basic as well. That includes also some 3D features. Okay, like such as create, revolve, sleep, edit, draw, modify, and so on. These are all 3D. But I usually use the 3D modeling. It's a more complete ribbon. You have the when you move your cursor over to the corner, okay, there is a layer command available on the ribbon. And when you look at it, one of the layers is auto shade, it's locked, and top layer, current layer, default layer is 0. Okay, it's set to green, but we're not using the bi-layer setting of the color. We're using red color for the current color. Okay, there's a layer that's frozen. It's called blue layer. Okay, and I'm going to unfreeze it for you. I'm going to thaw it for you. Click so that you can see what's accomplished. So this is the two items, okay, that's been generated, and it was in the layer called the blue layer. Actually, it should have been named red layer. Anyway, top view, and I'm going to just turn it around. Okay, one of the things today I want to demonstrate is once you create a surface of the car, there is also possibility to mirror that command and mirror that surface on the other side. Okay, so that you don't have to create it twice. Okay, but the only condition for that is you have to have the mirror line, a perfectly drawn mirror line, and we have to have that mirror line already created here at the right center. Okay, so command is mirror, and I'm going to simply type it. It's an easy command to remember and to apply, and typing should not be a problem. And I just simply typed mirror, M-I-R-R-O-R, enter, and now it prompts me in the command line, select objects. What objects is it talking about? It's talking about the surfaces that I like to mirror. And I'm going to move my cursor over the red surface, click, and the other red surface, click, and enter. Now computer asks me to select the mirror line. Mirror line, actually, you can move your cursor on the mirror line and click on it. And my screen is frozen for a short period of time, and it instantly made a copy on the other side. It says pick the second person surface of the mirror line. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to erase this escape from this command and go with that mirror command one more time. Okay, mirror, enter. It says select the objects, and I'm going to repeat what I just did. Select the two surfaces I generated, enter. Now, first point on the mirror line, it's asking me the first point, and now the first point I want to pick the point on the mirror line, I need to turn on object snap. So I'm moving my cursor over the object snap. Click on it. Now I can move my cursor over the end of the mirror line. Click on it. Now I'm waiting for the computer to catch up, or my cursor to catch up. I'm moving my cursor. I'm moving my cursor the opposite end of the mirror line. I have to be patient because for some reason, probably for network reasons, the computer is slow to catch up. As soon as my cursor is released, I will pick the end of the mirror line and click with the left mouse button. I will use a different outlet, and for my mice, I'm escaping from the system. Just I'm going to try this mirror command one more time, and also I'm going to access the mirror command from the ribbon. Click on it, okay, and select, enter, select the end of the line, enter, Okay, so one is mirrored. Enter again, one at a time. Okay, so we're doing this one at a time and selecting one surface at a time. I'm going to shut down the other applications because apparently everything else is slowing down except that the video options I have. So probably I don't need several applications here. Okay, apparently there are too many programs are open, and this is the only explanation why the system is so much slower than before. I am going to try the mirror again one more time. and click down the arrow and select the mirror command, select the item, enter, and select the first point and select. Now when it comes to next point, so it's asking me the second point. I'm going to enter at and 0 minus 1 comma 0. Enter. And Control S for save. And Z enter for zoom, P enter for previous. Now we need to have also the lights created. Create a light, a web light perhaps. Shadows. Okay, so this is pretty much the final finish. It's not too bad. It's looking good, actually. So we're going to continue building this, but I'm going to just simply go back to home and to simplify the product. I'm going to just simply go to and freeze or turn the layer off. Okay, so that we have only the lines, and we're going to continue building. Okay, so save your work, obviously. Okay, and we're going to continue from here. Okay, so we demonstrated, okay, how to generate lines by selecting edge surf command, and then I just demonstrated how to mirror it, okay, from one side to the other side, because the entire car is symmetrical, and I suggest you do the same. And then later on, as we created, for example, glass areas and windows, then we're going to just simply apply a semi-transparent material. So RMAT, rendering materials, command will enable you to select, okay, there's certain materials, transparent materials, okay? So hserv command, okay, will give you an access to the surface creation. Be careful because you don't want to pick the lines that are not meeting end to end. So you want to pick only the lines that meets end to end. So if you move your cursor over and if the line is not the right, don't click on it. And I know the tendency, it's okay. Now, that particular material is supposed to be semi-transparent, not red. Okay, so I'm going to put it in a different layer. Okay, so I'm going to select this layer and change the, click on it, okay, escape, click on it, go to properties, put it in a different layer. Let's put it in a green layer. Okay. Number one. Number two, we're going to use RMAT command. And RMAT is short for rendering materials. And we will use glass material. This is your library, so I suggest you to discover what is available there. I find only one type of glass, but I am pretty sure there are other tinted glasses everywhere too. There's another glazing. Okay, this is more tinted. I think it's better. Dark blue glazing glass. I believe this is, add the material to the document. And then we can just simply drag it and apply it. Okay. All right, so RMAT or rendering materials is the way to do this, and one glazing is done, and then we can do the rest. Thank you very much for your time, and until the next time, bye-bye.